I'm doing a really horrible job of not watching the Wings. Like, remember when we swore off watching the Wings and just letting Paige Bueckers thrive in her rookie season and not watching the atrocity that is Dallas Wings basketball? However, they did beat the Fever last night, 81-80, except they went on I think it was a 19-0 run in the third quarter, if I remember correctly. We had it on in the background as we were doing things. And it was a game of runs, but despite the fact that the Wings kept building up these leads and then inexplicably losing them, they did hold on at the end for a win. It was Caitlin Clark's 20th missed game of the season. As it pertains to Paige Bueckers is tired. Paige Bueckers is tired and Paige Bueckers is hurt. And she went down in that second quarter and she was rolling on the ground and I was like, ooh, I wonder if this is the last time we see Paige Bueckers for a few games. And then she waved off the sub and she stayed in the game. She's got the back injury she's dealing with. She's been dealing with a knee injury.
Hey, listen.
Man.
Every game there's something like that. I forget which game it was over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Paige goes down, hits the ground, gets up, and they walk her to the tunnel. And you're thinking, oh, she's done. They're walking her to the back to be done with it. And they walk her to the tunnel. She hits the tunnel, and then she just turns and comes right back. It's like, no, I'm fine. It's like, no, wait a second. At a certain point, you want players like that. Every player should be that way. And you should be able to step in and protect themselves from themselves.
Yes.
At a certain point, you've got to step in and say, all right, Paige, I'm throwing in the towel. You've got to rest and heal your body. Otherwise, these aches, bumps, bruises are going to become legitimate injuries down the line. So let's step in here for a week and a half, 2 weeks, and sit you down and let you get all healed up. Well, or as healed up as you can possibly be.
We're at that point, and it's been that point for every rookie. It's been a long WNBA season. It's been a tough WNBA season. Who knows the last time Paige Bueckers was on a team that lost this consistently through a season? I think that has to be one of the most difficult professional athlete experiences because when you're a number one pick, you're going to a bad team the majority of the time. And you go from being the best player your whole life and a player so good that you probably elevated your team to a point where you were a winning basketball team, football team, whatever the sport may be. And then you're thrust into your professional career and your team stinks. And you have to play for that coach in Dallas. And it has to be a challenging mental load on top of the physical nature of it because as we say every single year, the insanity of, especially for someone like a Paige Bueckers who goes to a national championship game. So you're playing the entirety of the women's college basketball season. You are playing immediately after you get drafted, going thrown into camp. And then you were playing a WNBA season. And we watched it last year where at least Caitlin Clark got the All-Star break, or not the All-Star break and the Olympics to then come back from. There was no Olympic break this year. And so Paige Bueckers has just been go. And you can just see it take the toll. And objectively, like, she had a bad game last night. And then I looked at the box score. Like, I'm watching the game and not really keeping track of Paige Bueckers' specific stats and happenings. And then you look at the box score and she had 16 points, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And I was like, where did that happen? She has been so consistent in spite of everything. Did you know she doesn't have a single-digit scoring game this season?
Yeah.
Not one.
Yeah, she's fourth, I think, all-time in consecutive double-digit scoring streak. I think she's 26, 27 of those. Next person she'll catch, I do believe, is Candace Parker, who has 37. Now, everybody ahead of her is doing it in not their rookie season.
Yeah.
This is her rookie season. And on the injury side of things, or the hurt side of things, because I don't think if you're injured, you can't play.
Right.
She can play. And so she's going to play. Demarius brings this up in the chat. I hope they don't overuse her for ratings. Like the stars of the WNBA are in such a different sort of space than the stars in other sports. The other sports are cemented, have been cemented, and they're fine. The W feels like, okay, it's about to cement itself in the American sports space. They haven't done so yet. We need all of the stars all the time on the court. And so I'm assuming that there is a bit of an obligation, even with Caitlin Clark, where we see that even if she's not playing, she's in arena, she's walking around, she's kissing babies, signing autographs, right? She's being personable constantly, so that you see her in arena. And I feel like Paige Bueckers and everybody in the W looks around and says, hey, we've got to continue this momentum forward. I can't miss games. Not because Not just because it might cost my team a win here or there, but because the health of the game depends on it. I feel like she's shouldering that as well. And so she probably doesn't want to miss games, not just for competitive reasons, but understanding her place in the WNBA space right now. Unfortunate, but like, you're the coach, you're the general manager, you're the front office. You still have to be able to step in and say, hey, babe, just come through, kiss the babies for us. Don't worry about playing for a week or so. Let's try and get you a little healed up right now.
Yeah, and that's where, like, the difference between injured, hurt, Caitlin Clark, 20th missed game, unclear still when she's coming back from her injury. And you know, if Caitlin Clark's well enough to come back, she will come back. And especially if the Fever, as they are expected to be, are playing in the postseason. But Caitlin talked about it on that Sue Bird podcast she was on, like the pressures of, hey, the league is resting on you coming back because of the eyeballs you bring. Like, inevitably, this always sounds disrespectful to the rest of the league when you say it, but it's just a truth. I couldn't help but watch that Fever Wings game last night and think, hey, guess what? ESPN assumed it was going to be on ESPN, and it was going to be Caitlin Clark versus Paige Bueckers. And it wasn't Caitlin Clark, and it hasn't been Caitlin Clark for 20 games. And of those 20 games, a good number of those have been nationally televised games. And how many people ended up not watching because Caitlin Clark didn't play? How many people ended up not going to a game in a certain city because Caitlin Clark didn't play? It is a reality. So we'll see when she eventually comes back. But I'm with you. I don't want Paige to drive her body into the ground for her rookie season. She's already wrapped up Rookie of the Year. No questions asked. She is going to be your Rookie of the Year. And
I'll ask a question or two.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen what Citron is doing up there.
I have.
In Mystics.
And that's a testament to how good Paige Bueckers has been.
I'll also say, you know, Kiki has been doing some good things for them as well. Right now, my vote would be for Paige.
Yes.
Something happens.
There's like 11 games left.
Something happens. Like, in 11 games, somebody could go off and say, oh, okay. All right. I'm curious now.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just having a contrarian week. Because if the season ended right now, you said, CJ, vote for MVP. Number 3 would be AT, number 2 would be MVP, and number 1 would be Asia Wilson, right? Like, that's just the mood I'm in this week. Maybe I'm cycling. You know, I'm on my dude cycle. I don't know, but like, that's just how I feel right now.
The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m.